Campbell and Mel Tillis. Bill Monroe. Steve Wariner. Zeke Shepard. And starring Buck Owen and Roy Clark. Archie Campbell. Grandpa Jones. Minnie Pearl. Gordy Tapp. Ganilla Hutton. Junior Sample. Lisa Todd. Don Herron. Lula Roland Smith. Gaylord Sartain. Misty Rowe. Kenny Price. Marianne Gordon Rogers. Roy Acuff. Ronnie Stoneman. Jim and John Hager. Linda Thompson Jenner. Jackie Phelps. Diana Goodman. Victoria Holman. The Nashville Edition. George Lindsay. The Buckaroos. Rodney Lay, the Wild West and Fancy. Charlie McCoy and the Hee Haw Band. Kathy Baker of Buford. And special appearance by Jonathan Winters.
I'm Roy. And I'm Buck. Here comes Hee Haw. Better ducks. Some jokes are old and some are funny. But stick around, some are funny. Here's Howard.
Doctor!
Yes. What is it, Nurse Goodbody?
I think I've made a dreadful mistake.
I don't doubt that.
Did you tell me that Kenny Price has double pneumonia?
Yes, I did.
Well, I only filled it for one pneumonia.
Now, here's Hee Haw's Harmonica Ensemble with our guest star, Zeke Shepard.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's today's date, babe?
I don't know. I can't tell. There's too much grease on the calendar.
Oh, I've got bad news for you.
Huh?
It must be the end of the month, because here comes that health inspector.
Oh, no, just leave it where it is. Just do as I tell you. Assistant. I'll do it to you.
How are you?
Young man.
Hi.
I'm Merlin P. Toll.
Hi.
I'm with Department of Health.
Horrible.
Jesus. Thought I was being knighted.
Boy, that's Lulu right there.
Hand on him like a...
Hi there.
How did... Oh, gee.
Oh,
See.
I put some Pam under that.
Well, we come through a creek bed. It was pretty bad. I just go over a few things here as the Department of Health. I did say I was Merlin
Well,
P.
wait a
Toll.
minute. You're not the fellow that usually comes around here.
No.
What happened to him?
Well, it's interesting you should say that. He's now with the Department of Public Safety. He had formerly been with the, with us,
Yeah.
the Department of Health, but now he's gone. What happened to him, he was checking out a nuclear reactor last week, and he fell in a vat of toxic waste. Oh, yeah, we can say just have a moment of silence. That's enough. He's about 4 inches tall now, and he glows in the dark. Family uses him as a nightlight. That's not terrible thing. Well, let's check out this dump and see what we have here. Good gracious, man! Look at all this. What is this different colored stuff on this knife? What's going on here? Huh? Looks like something tried to whittle a gypsy. What is this? Well, let's take a look at that. Wait a minute. Let me look over here. What's the story on there? Where's the stamp here on the meat? Call that meat? Looks like a catcher's mitt.
Stamp right under there.
Is that it?
Yes, sir, right in
Glad you
there.
pointed that out to me. That's not an official government stamp, you clown. That's one of those things they stamp your hand with at a disco.
Well,
Take a closer look. Just do as I tell you. It's a picture of a little bunny on roller skates. Just look at this joint. It's just covered with grease. I've never seen a place like this. It's
Well, I
just
hadn't done-
thick with memorabilia. All you need is a basket, and this place would be a gymnasium.
Now, we don't have no control over that. That's some hillbillies that live around here.
I think he's gonna revoke our license.
Now, don't worry about a thing, babe. We ain't never had a license.
Well, in that case, there's no problem. Let's just chow down.
All right.
Put one of those baseball gloves on a muffin for me, will you, son?
You got it.
Every time you eat there, you get something free. Indigestion.
George, the evidence against you in this case of income tax evasion is overpowering. Now, what do you got to say for yourself?
Well, Judge, my taxes were too high and it's not fair, and I can't pay them, and I just want a little understanding.
Okay, I understand, and I sentence you now to 20 years in prison. Congratulations.
What's the congratulations for?
Well, you're not only entering a prison, you're also entering a smaller income tax bracket.
Here's Glen Campbell.
It's knowing that your door's always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up in a stash behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and ink stains that have dried upon some line. That keeps you on the back road by the rivers of my memory. It keeps you ever gentle on my mind. And it's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns now that bind me. Or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving on the back road by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. I'll play one. Cup of soup back from a gurgling, crackling cauldron in some train yard. With my beard roughed in coal pile and a dirty hat pulled low across my face. Well, I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain the face. A day summer sun might burn me till I fly. But not to where I cannot see you walking moving on the back road by the river's flowing gentle on my mind. Hee-haw, your gentle on my mind.
Barbara Mandrell, ladies and gentlemen.
From humble beginnings.
Play it from in here, from your heart.
She gave it all she had.
No stops along the way. This time I'm really going for it.
And became a superstar.
Amazing what a #1 hit record can do.
But in one horrifying moment, she almost lost everything.
I look in the mirror and I don't recognize the woman who looks back.
Maureen McCormick, Dolly Parton, and Barbara Mandrell in a world premiere movie. Get to the Heart, the Barbara Mandrell story on CBS. Tillis.
Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, but I want you so. How can it be wrong if it feels so right in the middle of the night? Maybe I'm playing the fool again. After jumping out, I'm jumping right back in. How can it be wrong if it feels so right in the middle of the night? Oh, my head keeps telling me you want to leave the girl alone, but my heart won't let it be. I want to take you home. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, but I want you so. How can it be wrong if it feels so right in the middle of the night? How can it be wrong if it feels so right in the middle of the night? Maybe I'm wrong, been wrong before. Maybe I shouldn't be here at your door. How can it be wrong if it feels so right in the middle of the night? Maybe I'm playing the fool again. After jumping out, I'm jumping right back in. How can it be wrong if it feels so right in the middle of the night? Oh, my head keeps telling me you want to leave the girl alone, but my heart won't let it be. I want to take you home. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, but I want you so. How can it be wrong if it feels so right in the middle of the night? How can it be wrong if it feels so right in the middle of the night?
Betty Lasorda has written us asking us to salute her hometown, Greenville, South Carolina. Population 59,603. Glen, you were considered one of the best backup musicians of all time. Was it hard to get that reputation?
Well, not really, because, see, every time I'd get close to the microphone, the star would say, back up, back up. Oh, Mitzi, would you call Doc Campbell for me?
Oh, what happened, Bill?
Well, I ate a country ham sandwich at Lulu's Calf and at her cave. Oh, Mitzi, would you call Doc Campbell for me?
What happened, Bill?
Well, I ate a country ham sandwich at Lulu's Cafe. Now I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, but the ham couldn't make you sick. It was already cured.
Well, this is Red O'Donnell, Nashville Premier Show business columnist. Red, what's the most exciting scoop you've ever had?
Well, actually, it was a double scoop, Roy. And as I recall, it was a fudge ripple and a rocky road.
You know, Grandpa Jones, you are Grandpa Jones.
Yes, sir.
I'm so happy to have this moment alone with you. I'm here to claim my undying love. This is on the left side here for your daughter. I tell you, let me count the ways. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Wait a minute. What happened to 4?
I don't love her that way. But please, I beg you, give me her hand in marriage, her whole hand.
Well, let me ask you this. If my daughter didn't have a cent to her name, would you still want to marry her?
Sure as grits are white.
Then the deal is off. We've got enough crazy people in the family already.
Glenn, it must be awfully hard for a superstar like you to go out into public.
Well, yes, it is. But you see, really, though, all you'd have to do is avoid the places that are going to be a problem.
Well, tell me, from your experience, what's the hardest place to avoid?
I would say the front page of the National Enquirer.
As we look in on the Culhanes of Cornfield County this time, they're discussing the power of advertising. We listen as Cousin Lulu says.
Advertising is so powerful it can make people like us disappear for minutes at a time.
Balderdash. Poppycock.
Tommy Rot.
I'll prove it. All I have to do is say a few magic words and we'll be gone.
What's the word?
And now for a few words from our sponsors.
An important message from Correctol for every woman who uses a laxative. Most...
Something every woman needs. A friendly smile will do it every time. 'Cause lonely women make good lovers. All at the mercy of good-looking, smooth-talking men. 'Cause lonely women make good lovers. If you've got a woman, you better treat her just as good as you can. What's a woman's tasted love she can't do without? She'll search for something warm when she gets cold. And if her lips are wet with wine, when it comes to loving time, she'll trade her pride for something wonderful. Lonely women make good lovers. They're all at the mercy of good-looking, smooth-talking men. 'Cause lonely women make good lovers. If you've got a woman, you better treat her just as good as you can. 'Cause lonely women make good
Adley, I think it's just terrible that you and that husband of yours fights all the time. You know, when you pawned me had us a scrap, We never went to bed till we'd made up.
I heard about that. One time, you didn't go to bed for 8 months. What?
Don't you start on Mama. Remember, she knew your family pretty well. That's right. Yep. Your family was the only ones in the valley what took a bath once a month.
That ain't true. We took a bath every day. We changed the water once a month. And what makes you think your family was so dang clean?
Well, my young'uns rinsed off and changed them clothes every day.
Yeah, I know. Dottie changed with Ida Lee. Ida Lee changed with Patsy. Patsy changed with Jack.
The latest Cornfield County poll shows that only 50% of the married people are miserable. The men.
Now we're not ones to go round spreading rumors. Why, really, we're just not the gossipy kind. Oh, you'll never hear one of us repeating gossip. So you'd better be sure and listen close the first time.
Mel is so in love with his sweet wife. Even calls her darling He's too sick, he can hardly eat or drink. That's because she's spending all his money.
Well, I tell you, girls, the truth is, well, me and my wife, we can't stand money. I can't stand not having it, and she can't, and she can't stand not spending it.
It's been an exasperating day. Do you know that I have to buy my servants new uniforms every 3 months? It seems that bowing and scraping is just murder on a wardrobe. Oh, well, life's not all bad. I just found out that my rating is higher than all 3 networks combined. I'm referring to my credit rating, of course.
A long-time member of the Grand Ole Opry and the father of bluegrass music, Mr. Bill Monroe.
Today she was my little angel, sent down to me from God above. On that day that I first met her, and I told her of my love. It's not hard for me to travel on my sweetheart, she's gone. The road is rough and filled with gravel, but I must journey on and on. Many nights we strolled together, talking of a love so fair. My love for her will never vanish, for I know I'll meet her there. It's not hard for me to travel on my sweetheart, she's gone. The road is rough and filled with gravel, but I must journey on and on. Traveling down the lonesome highway, thinking of my love that's gone. Knowing soon we'll be together, she's the only love I've known. It's mighty hard for me to travel on my sweetheart, she's gone. The road is rough and filled with gravel, but I must journey on and on.
There's a town at the base of the Alleghenies where talk might center around blade patterns just as easily as weather patterns.
Hee-haw, honky-tonk, last train back to when I get on
partying it up.
Well, we have a right to. See, we're holding our class reunion here tonight.
Class reunion?
Yeah, we both were expelled from the same class.
Kicking is a natural thing. Clap your hands and tap your feet.
You know, Roy, old Laverne, boy, he really looked sad at night, don't he?
I tell you, he has a right to, though. Yeah. His best friend just run off without his wife.
Honky tonk is a cornfield fine. Sit down, turn on, play some wine. Talk about things that happen from time to time.
Laverne!
What?
You know something?
What?
I feel like having a night of unbridled animal passion.
Well, so do I.
You do?
Yeah. So let's split, and I'll see you in the morning.
Honky tonk, my strength man to have a guitar hum. If folks like you to join in, let us play.
Caught the bull, and we shot some too.
A cornfield caddy gonna pull you through.
Hey, honky tonk, USA. Hey, honky tonk, USA.
Hee-haw salutes, my hometown, Pahokee, Florida. Population, I forgot.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, our guest today is from that oil-rich country, Kuwait. Sheikh Fazul Abdullah. And our first question comes from KORN's own Charlie Ferguson.
Sheikh Patul. How do you...
correct you, Fazul. Fazul, not Patul. Fazul.
Fazul?
Yes, you come here in a crummy outfit. Why do you... and here I am in glorified tritons or whatever they are.
That's what I was going to ask you, because I was wondering how you get to spend all that money, I mean.
Well, money means nothing to me. It is the people around me in the sands of time, when the great moons cross one another. And very many suns have approached our bodies. May we walk into there and to see gigantic 8x10s of Peter O'Toole. To break the Vaseline in our eyes and to know we are not Omar Sharif. These are my feelings. These are my feelings, regardless of how you felt that moment about what was happening to my head.
Is that what you do when you face Decca?
Decca? I'm with MCA.
Thank you, Sheikh. Miss Thompson, do you have one final question for the Sheikh?
Yes, I do. Sheikh Abdullah, we Southern Western women find it shocking that you have over 140 wives, even though you can afford it, surely.
I could care less what you think. 140 suit me perfectly. It's for every day in the bloody year. It is fun for every moon and every full sun and the stars when they gather across Majija Noboded Yigoro, Jida Bariado Dijabeji. You have no idea what I'm saying. Filthy. 140. If I could have one like you, I would trade them all, my darling.
The Sheikh, honor man of the hour.
You know, I was just looking forward to seeing that Sheik in the worst way. And sure enough, that's the worst wave I've ever seen him.
Gordy, everybody's telling me that you was half drunk this morning.
I was.
What happened?
I must have run out of money.
You know, Kathy, I'm tired of being a low-down, good-for-nothing range rat. Could I get a job on this show?
Well, you'll have to audition first. You can do the next introduction.
Well, how do I do that?
Just read that big card over there next to the camera.
I can't read. What's it say?
Well, it says, Hee-Haw will be right back after this.
What's this mean?
Well, I don't know. Go on and say it and we'll find out.
All right. We'll be right back after this.
Very good.
Did I get the job?
I don't know. First, let's find out what this is.
My crew's acting a little tense. Thought I'd loosen them up a bit. Hey, guys, is your work guaranteed? Lifetime guarantee? What do you think this is, Dale? That new GM Goodrich Service Plus?
Smart guy. Select GM dealers now give you a lifetime guarantee on parts and labor, plus upfront pricing, plus courtesy transportation. New GM Goodrich Service Plus, like they say.
The plus means better!
Call for the Select GM dealer near you.
Beefy. Come closer. I smoke, but can you see tar stains on my teeth? Or smell tobacco on my breath? My mouthwash is Targon.
We stain tiles with tobacco tar. After rinsing in Targon mouthwash, the tar is gone.
Make Targon your brand.
The brand new limited edition Princess Diana postage stamps are now available. The International Collectors Society is offering the only collector's set ever issued to commemorate the most elegant lady of our time. Recent Princess Diana auction results indicate that this 9-stamp set will sell out quickly and become one of the most sought-after collectibles of all time. Not available at your local post office, you can only get them through this special television offer. The complete set of 9 different stamps is only $9.95. You'll also receive a numbered certificate of authenticity and protective display holder. But that's not all. When you order, you'll get this beautiful limited edition Princess Diana airmail stamp, an $8 value absolutely free. Remember, you get the complete set of 9 museum-quality legal tender Princess Diana postage stamps, certificate of authenticity, and display holder, all for $9.95. And when you act now, you'll also receive this stunning Princess Diana airmail stamp, an $8 value absolutely free. Call toll-free now.
Loretta Lynn, guest stars.
And all we gotta do is act naturally.
On the Statler Brothers, tonight on TNN. Experience Country.com, your personal source for all things country. From race cars to country stars. Connect to TNN and CMT with music bits and video clips. Country.com, your personal source for all things country. You're watching TNN, the #1 source for country music, entertainment, and information.
Here he is, Steve Wariner.
Midnight fire, love, sweet desire, burning holes in the heart of the night. Once the flames are burning bright, there's no running from the light of a midnight fire. Temptation's got a hold of us now. We're fighting, but we're losing ground somehow. Wearing someone else's rings, and our hearts are filled with doubt. But the fire's getting hotter, and we just can't put it out. Midnight fire, desire burning cold in the heart of the night. Once the flames are burning bright, there's no running from the light of a midnight fire. Touch like this, but there's a magic in the night we can't resist. And there's a danger in the darkness, knowing only shadows see. And this cheating fire we're building is controlling you and me, and it just won't set us free. Midnight fire, love, sweet desire, burning cold in the heart of the night. Once the flames are burning bright, there's no running from the light of a midnight fire.
Not used cars, of course. He used to work in Carnival selling tickets for the Ferris wheel. Junior Sample.
Hi, friend. Have I got a deal for you? And you'd better believe it. It's impossible for me to tell a lie.
You just told one.
That's the American way. Anything's possible.
What's this week's special?
It's a 1980 Greyhound bus that's one of a kind. It's a convertible bus.
Greyhound never made a convertible bus.
No, but one of their drivers did. He drove it under a low bridge.
Now, who wants to buy a bus with no top?
How about a large family of giraffes?
There's the number to call, folks.
And if you call collect, you're a giraffe.
Now we take up the word grateful. Grateful. Has to do with keeping warm. Like if you're going to have a good fire, you got to keep her grateful.
Here's Buckoids and the Buckaroos.
Tonight in the bar alone I'm sitting, apart from the laughter and the cheer, while scenes of the past rise before me. I'm watching the bubbles in my beer, a vision of someone who loves me brings a long silent tear to my eyes. And I know that my life's been a failure, just watching the bubbles in the beer. All right, Tommy. Road that I have traveled, a road paved with heartaches and tears, and I'm seeing the past that I have wasted, just watching the bubbles in my beer, as I think of the heart that I've broken and the golden chances that have passed me by. And the dreams that I made now are empty as the bubbles in the beer, as empty as the bubbles in the beer.
Arm yourself with a different kind of deodorant protection. Arm & Hammer deodorant, the only one that absorbs.
Warm, loving nights we had without number. Now you're a-slipping round, it's easy to tell. Like acting like an old cold cucumber. I heard Glen Campbell ring your doorbell. Where, oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and I thought I found true love. You met another and you was gone.
Hee-haw salutes my hometown, the city of Orlando, Florida. Population 130,403.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Don?
Don who?
Don't plan on sleeping tonight.
And Don, you plan on making any money as a comedian either.
I don't like to accuse any of you girls, but some of my customers are downright thieves.
Well, I certainly hope you're not looking at me. I've a very idea.
What's missing? 6 towels in the last week, and I can identify every one of them.
Yeah, 2 are from the YWCA, and the others are from the Hilton.
Paul?
Yeah, baby.
You'll be very pleased to know that Billy Bob and I spent the entire night studying.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And how come I saw you sitting on his lap?
Well, Billy Bob says that it helps him to study if I sit on his lap.
Well, what was you studying?
Anatomy.
Oh, break that boy's leg.
See now, the leg. Is that the scapula or the fibula? The fibula? Oh, no, Paul, not his fibula. Anything but his fibula, not his fibula. No, Paul, please, not his fibula.
Well, where's it at?
I think it's on his leg.
Here's Bill Monroe.
Oh, my brother, take this warning. Don't let old Satan hold your hand, or you'll be lost in sin forever. You'll never reach the promised land. The old crossroad now is waiting. Which one are you going to take? One leads down to destruction, the other to the pearly gate. One road leads up to heaven, the other goes down below. And Jesus, our Savior, will protect us. He'll guide us by the old crossroad. The old crossroad now is waiting. Which one are you going to take? One leads down to destruction, the other to the pearly gate. Soon your life will be over, and you'll have to face the old crossroad. Will you be ready then, my brother, to shun the one who's down below? The old crossroad now is waiting. Which one are you going to take? One leads down to destruction, the other to the pearly gate.
Just what you've been looking for. The very first Hee-Haw home video, Hee-Haw Laughs, featuring your all-time comedy favorites from the earliest Hee-Haw shows. The Doctor Spot, The Old Philosopher, You Was Gone, The Haystack, The Moonshiners, The Culhanes, The General Store, The Schoolhouse, and The Board Fence. You'll laugh at vintage comedy segments not seen for over 25 years. Hee-Haw's first advice columnist. Hee-Haw's very own talent search. Hee-Haw's tribute to Shakespeare. Plus unforgettable Hee-Haw classics.
Trigonometry. Trigonometry.
Don't forget to slap your dripper.
Credit card orders, call toll-free 1-800-760-4881, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Or send check or money order for $24.95 to Hee-Haw Laughs, 65 Music Square West, Nashville, Tennessee, 37203.
If this is how you see 100% pure Florida orange juice,
From Opryland, USA. That's